Namaskar friends, this is Sudeep Sen from Uttaran etc. Today we will discuss on a very important parameter which normally by birth we don't know. We have to learn this subject through our observation and through our study. So what is that parameter? That is our dress, appearance, gesture, posture, all these things. Now, let us take first the dress and appearance. For a dress, when we go for a professional world, we have to keep in mind that our dress also should match with the agenda. Suppose we are going for a job interview, then we should have one kind of dress. Maybe we are going to a office party in the evening. There maybe the dress will be different. So we have to understand and we should know that for which kind of forum, which dress we should use. Now for us at this moment, maybe more important to get a job, or maybe the people who are working for them to do little bit quick progression into the job. So let us discuss first about the dress which we should use during our interviews and working time. In general, for boys and girls, for both, the basic thing is that our dress should be clean and properly ironed. Our dress must not be very costly, but it must be neat and clean and properly ironed, and the dress which we can carry properly according to our physical structure. So this part we have to take care. From shoe to our hair, everything we have to take care, and it has to be very clean. Shoe should be well polished, front side as well as the heel portion both. No unusual color on hair should be used. For girls, no junk jewelry should be used in a professional world. For boys, the most appropriate dress may be a suit, or as we are in a hot and humid country, if we cannot use jacket or suit because of climatic condition, then at least we can use tie, and the shirt what we have to use, it should be full sleeve shirt, maybe a light color, or maybe very thin striped shirt. That is normally for business forum the most appropriate shirt. Now one more thing we have to take care for boys, the color of your shoe and color of your belt must be same. That means if you use brown shoe, then your belt should be brown. If you are using black shoe, then your belt must be black color, not in the other way. Color of pant, or if you are using jacket, black, navy blue, dark brown, these are all very well accepted color for the professional outfit. For boys and girls both, avoid any strong odor perfume, because you do not know the taste of the interviewers. So the perfume which you are using, if it is having some strong odor, and then if that particular odor the interviewer does not like, then at the beginning itself of your interview, there will be some negative feelings which is not in favor of you. So try to avoid strong odor perfume. Use only very, very mild odor perfume. For the boys and girls, both, take care of your hair. No unusual style of hair or beard or anything, because more and more you do something unusual on your dress and outfit, maybe you have no control on the taste of the employer or interviewer. So if they don't like it, then your start itself, your first impression itself will not be having that positive image, favorable image, point carrying image in the beginning. So we cannot take any risk. Do everything in a very balanced way and focus on your merits and the contents which you will deliver, not on the unusual kind of jewelries or some hairstyle or maybe some hair colors, floral shirts. No, don't focus into all these things. Focus into your own merit and the content and your professional outfit. Positively keep a very neat and clean hanky with you. You do not know, but there may be the situations created intentionally into the interview hall by the interviewers so that you are required to take out your hanky. Actually, they wanted to see your inside. Whether from the outside you have made only for the purpose of the interview a well-dressed get-up, and then if inside your hanky is dirty, then they will understand that this person is just has come here with a makeup. He is not originally neat and clean and organized person. That's why inside your hanky is dirty. But if your hanky is also very neat and clean, that gives an indication to the interviewers, बाहर से जो देख रहा है आप अंदर से भी उतना ही नीट एंड क्लीन है. So there are different methods and techniques during the interview for checking so many parameters inside you, and this may be one of the trick. If you have some beard or mustache for the boys, no need to worry, you can keep it very well, but your beard and mustache should be well maintained, well trimmed, so that it is a proof of your decent style, not that कि आप careless हो, आज शेविंग नहीं करके ही आ गया, ऐसा नहीं है. See, it is well trimmed and well maintained means you are having a style, but you are taking care of that thing also. For the girls, there is no restriction that you have to wear Western outfit or you have to wear Eastern outfit. No. Depending upon your choice, your physical structure, you can select a dress, maybe sari, maybe churidar, maybe suit, whatever fits to you and you like it, you can carry it nicely, you can choose. But basic conditions remain same: neat and clean, well ironed properly, properly matching colors, etc. When you are using shoe, you must take care that the color of the shoe and the color of your socks should be same. For the girls especially, because most of the girls in India, you keep longer hairs, so hair should be neat, tidy, and well in place. Now, when you enter into the interview room, how you stand in front of the interviewers, that is also very, very important. If you see the attached picture, three different postures you can see for the same person, and from that pictures you yourself can make out that the middle picture makes a proper positive impression. Same person, the way he is standing, left side or right side, these two pictures if you see, this is not giving a good impression about that person. So the middle picture, जहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि that person is standing straight, हाथ एकदम सीधा है, body एकदम सीधा है, and confidently he is looking straight towards the सामने वाला, that is the interviewers. And definitely at that time you must have a nice smile, natural smile on your face. And that smile should be a moderate smile. It is not that you are just like laughing when you are with all of your friends and schoolmates, etc. Not like that. At the same time, it is not that your face is totally gloomy, under tension. तो ऐसा भी नहीं है. अभी जो पिक्चर आपके सामने आया है उसमें देखिए 5 फोटोग्राफ्स हैं. The left one or maybe the right one are the two extremes. But if you see the third picture, exactly in the middle, is the best thing, that you have a smile, but that is a controlled smile. It is a natural smile, but it is a controlled one. That means you are showing a friendliness, but you are showing also the seriousness. Both are getting transmitted, this message, through your smile, that you are serious, but you are friendly and open also. So this way you have to stand and you have to have a smile on your face at the very beginning of your interview. Remember one thing, that interviewers are coming to judge the candidate as a person, but again the person will have a different appearance based on his dress and other ornaments, perfumes, etc. all put together. That is the outer packing. आप एक चीज समझ लो, when you go to some shopping mall, कुछ खरीदना है, normally आप जाके क्या करते हो, shelf पे different types of materials in that particular category which you want to buy are there. लेकिन आपका attraction कहाँ पे जाता है, जिस मटेरियल का पैकेजिंग, पैकेट अच्छा है, अट्रैक्टिव है, आपका नज़र भी उसी के ऊपर पहले जाता है. और उसके बाद इन मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस उसी में हम लोगों को अटैचमेंट्स भी हो जाता है. हम लोग उसको खरीद के घर पे लेके आते हैं. घर पे लेके आने का बाद जब हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं, उस टाइम पे हम लोगों को एग्जैक्टली पता चलता है कि जो मटेरियल हम खरीद के लेके आया पैसा देके, उसमें मेरा जो एक्चुअल बेनिफिट्स या काम होने का है वो हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. बट जब मैं बाइंग डिसीजंस लिया था शॉपिंग मॉल पे, उस टाइम पे हम यूटिलिटी का तो पॉइंट मेरा दिमाग पे था, बट उसमें भी थोड़ा सा जो आउटर पैकेजिंग, अट्रैक्टिव पैकेजिंग का एक रोल वहाँ पे साइलेंटली प्ले हो गया था इन फेवर ऑफ दिस बाइंग डिसीजन. सिमिलरली आपका भी जजमेंट तो होगा, इंटरव्यूअर्स विल डेफिनेटली मेक द जजमेंट यू एज एन person as per your caliber, as per your knowledge, skill, everything. But at the same time, in the beginning itself, your outfit, that is your packaging, your outer packet, will also have a very important role for the buying decision of the interviewers. That means your selection procedure by the interviewers. Here, one picture I will show you now. Same girl, see in two different outfits. One, that is the left hand side, if you see, with that dress and appearance, she looks like in a professional mood, professional way, the dress is. But the same girl on the right hand side picture, if you see, it looks that she is into a little casual mood, maybe for going to the shopping mall or market or maybe the movie, that is fine. No dress is good or no dress is bad. It depends upon where you are going, for which purpose you are using, what is the agenda there. Accordingly only we have to select the dress. So this is one example. Similarly, your sitting, waiting, all these things are important. Here also, if you see on the left hand side, this picture that shows that that boy and that girl, they are waiting in some place, maybe for the interview, with a balanced posture. They are not showing any tension or nervousness on their face, but it looks that they are very seriously, but with a calm and cool posture, they are waiting. Balanced kind of an approach. Whereas if you now compare the right hand side photograph, same girl again, left hand side picture looks that the girl is waiting in a professional area with a very serious approach. At the same time, on the right hand side picture हम लोग अगर देखें तो लग रहा है कि it's the same girl just waiting in a casual mode. So it is basically our body is giving some kind of message. The way we are sitting, the position of our hand, position of our leg, everything saying something about our inside. And the interviewers, employers, they are always taking these signals with more importance than what exactly you are saying by your words. So these are all untold stories. Inside informations about you are reflecting through your dress, your body language, your smile, your eye contacts. So these are all untold things and sometimes unnoticed also. You do not know what kind of signals you are transmitting, but the other side, they are picking up those informations and they are making up their mind about you. So when you are even waiting into the interview place, you have to take care of your sitting and how you are utilizing that time, because nowadays this is also another trick interviewers are playing in so many places. They will keep you waiting maybe for 1 hour, 2 hours intentionally. Suppose they have a plan to take your interview at 12 o'clock, but they will give you an interview call time at 10 o'clock. And then once you have reached there by 10 o'clock, they will keep you waiting for 2 hours into the interview waiting room. And that particular area will be under CCTV surveillance camera. Maybe one of the interviewer, it is his task that sitting into his own cabin in another floor of that office, he is watching all the candidates who are into this waiting place, how they are behaving, how they are interacting, how they are spending that 1 or 2 hours of the waiting time. So all they are watching and giving the marks. That means before the actual interview has started for you, you are already either gaining some points or losing some points without knowing even at the time of waiting. So when you are waiting somewhere, wait also with a proper posture of your sitting, and then invest that time I am again telling, invest that time. Do not just pass the time. How you can invest the time? Normally, in that situations, you will find that some magazines are kept into that place where maybe some informations are there about that particular company, their different projects, their management, etc., etc. Or there may be some good pictures about the projects executed by that company. So whatever informations you can gather from that particular interview waiting hall about that company, grasp all these things in that time, because most probably they will ask question from that area only, because at that time they can say ki you were waiting there for 1.5 hours and those informations were there, so what you have gathered out of that. So if you have to wait, try to see like that way. If nothing is there into that place, तो क्या कर सकता है? नॉर्मली आपके पास तो मोबाइल रहेगा, इंटरनेट कनेक्शंस भी रहता ही है, आप वहाँ पे बैठ के कंपनी का वेबसाइट देखो। हो सकता है आप तो घर से ही देख के आए हैं, बट देयर इज चांस दैट सम पॉइंट्स यू माइट हैव मिस्ड और मे बी यू हैव फॉरगॉटन, भूल गया, देखा था 2 दिन पहले वेबसाइट कंपनी का आने का पहले, अभी जब 1 घंटा मिल गया वेटिंग में, तो दूसरा कुछ नहीं करके आप दूसरा वेबसाइट जो उसी कंपनी का एम्प्लॉयर का दोबारा देखो और थॉरोली देखो। तो क्या होगा, आपको जब क्वेश्चंस आएगा ना अबाउट दैट कंपनी कि व्हाट यू नो अबाउट आवर कंपनी, तो उसमें आप और अच्छा से बोल पाएंगे। एंड दे ऑल्सो विल अंडरस्टैंड कि दिस पर्सन इज सीरियस to join into our company and he has made lot of study, so then you can make a difference among other candidates कि you are more serious about this job, you are more interested into this company, and definitely that will give at least few percentage increase into your marks. So during the interview, do not do a posture like crossed hands like this, or maybe your fingers crossed like this, or maybe your leg crossed like this, because this is crossed finger or hand or leg position shows an indication that from the inside you are in a defensive mode, in a little bit discomfort zone you are. So do not do that thing. Keep your palm open. This is a very friendly kind of gesture, that your palms are open, that with a smiling face, and it shows that you have full control on the situation, you are in a comfortable level and confident level. Avoid nail biting. So many people are having this natural tendency that when they comes under pressure, they start nail biting. So it is a clear indication. So if you do not have this kind of habit, then it is very good. In case you have this kind of habit, try to stop it. Whenever is there, even in your home, in the college or wherever, if you are coming under tension and you start nail biting, means immediately you have to say yourself, no, I will not do like this, and then stop it. If you keep on doing like this 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, then one day will come that even after severe tension and pressure, you will not bite your nail. So that is very important parameter. Some people are having again a natural tendency of doing something like this on the table. If you do like this during the interview, that will give a clear signal that you are feeling internally a restless situation or restless condition. So do not express your inside thing through this kind of body languages. So hope you are getting some points, and this is all small things. But these are all carrying high importance because employers and interviewers are watching each and every movement. Nowadays, in so many places, this happens that interviewers will give you a seat for interview maybe 10 feet away from them, and in this in between place there will not be any table or anything in front of you. That means your entire body, from your shoe to your head, everything is visible to the interviewers. So that is little bit awkward for you because you are fully exposed. Even a slight movement in your leg or your in hand or in your head is all visible to the employers. So please take care of all these things. And nowadays, in so many cases, we are called for video interview or maybe online interview. Basic remains same even for video interview or online interview. That means your dress, your appearance, your sitting, your smile, your eye contacts, everything has to be perfect. In addition, in case of online or video conferences, what you have to take care, the backdrop which behind you should be a professional decent one, maybe a clean wall or maybe a decent curtain, because the backdrop is visible. So you take care where you are sitting for the video interview or something. Then there should be proper light arrangements so that you are clearly visible to the interviewers. So this kind of additional things you have to take care if you are sitting for a video interview or online interview. One more thing, for a video or online interview, the external sounds from this side and that side should not come during your interview, so that you can speak to the interviewers with a peaceful area and no sound pollution comes in between to make some disturbances when you are communicating with the interviewer for a serious matter, that is your job. So background, illumination in that area, sound pollution, etc. also you have to take care, along with confirmation of availability of high speed internet, because that is the medium through which you are going to give the online or the video interview. One more aspect is there, that is your handshake. If in the interview board some 5-10 people are there, then it is not possible to go for handshake with everybody. In that situation, maybe you can do namaskar to all like this. But if 1 or 2 person is there into the interview board, then definitely you can go and make handshake. So while if you are going for a handshake, you have to take few things in addition. Your hand should be, or I can say your hand must be neat and clean, not sweating, because if you are sweating and or maybe your hand is not neat and clean and you have extended your hand for shaking a hand with your interviewers, then probably in the beginning itself there will be a kind of a negative kind of thing, because they will not feel comfortable with the person to shake hand whose hand is full of sweat or maybe it is dirty. So that is not a good positive signal for you. Hand should be neat and clean and no sweating. Then the grip should be vertical, not like this or not like this. Your grip should be vertical and a mild press on the other's hand, not that you are cracking the hand of others or not that you are just touching the hand of others. It should be a professional grip and maybe 1 or 2 jerk, and of course you have to maintain eye to eye contact at that time of handshake and smile naturally at that time. So three things has to do simultaneously, well synchronized. That is your eye contact, your friendly smile, and your appropriate handshake. So if all these things together you can make it, then at the beginning itself your start becomes a kickstart. Do your practice with your friends, maybe घर में भी आपका जो members है house में, keep on doing this kind of practice. It is not that you don't have of doing these things and only in the interview day you first time trying to do that thing, so then it will not happen. You have to keep on doing this thing and then it will become a normal automatic practice habit for you, and then it will become an automatic habit for you. It will get automatically synchronized, all three, if you just keep on doing this as a practice. So all in all, whatever we have discussed, there are so many things into this, but at least if you take care and remain cautious about these few points, means your dress neat and clean, properly ironed, which you can carry properly, shoe well polished, front side as well as the heel portion, because more importantly the interviewers will see the heel portion of your shoe, because how they will judge if a person is not well organized, serious for that interview, then he may come to the interview hall without polishing his shoe. But after coming to the interview hall, maybe before just entering the room, the front portion of the shoe, maybe he will be able to just rub onto the lower portion of the pant, and front side of the shoe just ऊपर ऊपर थोड़ा सा तो शाइनिंग हो गया, एंड ही फील्स ग्रेट दैट ओके सामने से तो कुछ नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है, बट वो पीछे का हील का पोर्शन तो ऐसे नहीं हो सकता है, तो पीछे का पोर्शन उतना पॉलिश्ड नहीं रहेगा. एंड देन व्हेन you are leaving the interview room, then from the back side interviewers will follow आपका heel portion. तो if your heel is not properly polished, then आपने वहाँ पे इंडिकेशन दे ही दिया without knowing that आप सिर्फ बाहर से दिखाने के लिए कुछ करते हो, बट अंदर से बिहाइंड द स्क्रीन आप विदाउट प्रिपरेशन ही आया था, आपका हील उसीलिए पॉलिश नहीं था, तो वहाँ पे आपका नेगेटिव मार्किंग हो गया. लेकिन अगर जिसका फ्रंट भी वेल शाइंड है, वेल पॉलिश्ड है, और हील पोर्शन भी घर से प्रॉपरली करके ही आया है पॉलिशिंग, तो वहाँ पे इंडिकेशन होगा कि नहीं, ये जो सामने से दिखा रहा है वो पीछे भी वैसा ही है, मतलब ये बंदा सामने जो दिखा रहा है उसका पीछे भी वही है, तो ही विल स्कोर हाई देयर. सो इसीलिए जो छोटा छोटा एरियाज है ना, उसमें ख्याल रखना है. नो स्ट्रॉन्ग परफ्यूम. अच्छा, और एक चीज भी मैं भूल गया था, बिफोर एंटरिंग मे बी यू कैन टेक सम 1 आवर, उस टाइम पे सिगरेट, पान, गुटखा, च्युइंगम, this kind of items never take, because that smell may create a big damage for you when you just enter the room. If that cigarette smell or maybe the gutka smell, the interviewer don't like that smell, means in the beginning itself you have ruined your interview stage. So at least 1 hour, because these things are having very strong smell, try to avoid all these things. सो ड्रेस भी देख लिया, जेस्चर पोस्चर हम लोग डिस्कस किया है, स्ट्रेट जेस्चर, बैलेंस्ड पोस्चर, स्माइल ऑन योर फेस, आई टू आई कॉन्टैक्ट्स, प्रॉपर हैंडशेक. सो दिस ऑल मेक्स द प्लेटफॉर्म दैट इज योर आउटर पैकेट. रिमेंबर, इन द शॉपिंग मॉल your attraction goes to the item which is having a very attractive packet. Inside तो बाद में देखेंगे, पहले किस में हाथ देंगे, जिसमें पैकेट अच्छा है. सिमिलरली देयर विल बी 10-20 कैंडिडेट्स फॉर द इंटरव्यू, लेकिन इंटरव्यूअर किसके ऊपर ज़्यादा अटेंशन देगा, जिसका वो बाहर की पैकेट अट्रैक्टिव है, इम्प्रेसिव है. तो वो पैकेट की बात हम लोग कर रहा था. बट रिमेंबर दिस पिक्चर नाउ. After a lot of research globally, for few years, we have now got the research reports that for a successful communication between two persons, the contribution of the real spoken word is only 7%. मतलब हम लोग क्या बोला है उसमें सिर्फ 7% है. 38% contribution in terms of successful communication depends upon how you tell that words, in which tone you tell that words, with which kind of volume modulation, voice modulation you do during that talking with the other person. So that contributes 38%. And balance 55% is not that word what we are talking, not that what the way we are talking. This is your body language, what totally a non-verbal communication. Your hands movements, your leg movement, your dress, your smile, your handshake, all. So that is 55% contribution for a successful communication. And that is the reason we are talking so much on this particular topic about your outer packaging, because this will have a 55%, the maximum contribution into the communication between you and your interviewers. So please take care of all these things, and these things needs a regular practice. It is not that in one day you can do all these things. Consciously you have to keep on doing practice so that these things goes into your blood, and it all happens automatically like a natural process during the interview session. So keep on doing practice and then join us into the next module. Thank you very much.